Right guys, okay, so busy with the cockpit with this thing. Managed to get the angle I need. Let's make this a bit darker. You can see what I'm looking at. So we've got this angle, slight taper all the way down. See that? Got a nice tapering going down there. So now there's a slight angle going up. It's not the same angle as this, it's slightly different. So this comes up, it'll end about here, and then the body starts going under like that from the section. So what I'm doing is I'm taking each block, because this obviously took a lot of unique customs, so I'm taking each block from the bottom, copying it, and then taking it up the required amount of blocks to get this angle. So I'm onto this block now, so I need to come up, so we're looking at 1, 2, 3, it's 2 down line, so I can destroy most of this block. Obviously it makes a hell of a mess of the customs, but if you want it to look authentic, this is what you've got to do. Now hopefully with this try to stream I won't have any hiccups in the old workshop like yesterday. Now that should make the block level with that, so let's go and pop it in and see if it's level. Obviously the way I'm building the blocks as well is a particular way, so it carries on the pattern, because I haven't used a plain block, I've used the metal siding. It's got the rivets in and that just adds extra detail, but to get the pattern to run I've got to build all the blocks the same direction, so I've got to be in funny positions when I'm laying them. Right, let's have a look here. That's in there, so that's now level, which is good, so I need to take it off 4. So basically to get the angle I need, every 4th block it rises 1. It's the same angle as this, it's a very slight taper, because that's 6 blocks there and it's 12 blocks there, so it's a slight taper, it's doubled in size right across there. That's the angle I'm after, so let's get 1, 2, 3, 4 off that, and then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's what's left of me custom, but it has to be done. But it's all good, it's all gravy. And there you go, you can see the angle just starting to come through now. I've got to do that all the way up here, and then I'm going to copy and flip the blocks and do the other side, because it's not a case of I can't transfer these onto the other side because they're all uniques, so you have to create them again the opposite direction. It's the only way to do it. It's a shame, well, such is life. Now, this is good, that's already ready to run up, so let's get that block back in. and because of the angle as well, I can't repeat the blocks. If you know what I mean by repeating the blocks. So like them, I couldn't stick them in this row because they wouldn't start in the right place. So I don't think I can. Actually, we'll find out. Can I? Can I? That box. No. Can't. Damn it. So I'm gonna do each one. Ah, that's a shame. Never mind. So next block. This one. And then I've got to repeat them again to get the window in. There's a lot of repeat building, so the copy and paste is handy for that. Down one, workshop, press Y, it's a new block, and form it in, get rid of that, bring in the fine texture. Right, so copying a block into the workshop, do it in certain parts. On the next one I'll show you. It's the same every time, so 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. That block's done. Sure, I've got one like that one. No, fair enough. Now I'm going to check the sizes. So still need to fix them. Similar to the block. Take that one out. Put that one in its place. I should have me angle carrying one up. Excellent. Next block. It's that one. So come on, 2 in the first one. Right, so the steps. So you want to copy that block, create a new one the same, so you can amend it. So go into your workshop, got your block in. And first things you need to do is copy it. So always copy. If you have your workshop like mine, it's better because you've got no walls. Copy the base of the workshop, because then you can't go wrong. And then the top of your block, wherever the top may be. So you've got your base. So basically you're copying the whole workshop. And then you go away from your workshop and you press Shift Y to take the block down one, like that. Okay, so that's now underground. Now the reason you do that is because you line your block up, so that's lined up with there, right? Now to create a new block in the workshop, you press the Y button, but when you press the Y button with copy and paste, it raises the paste. So you take it down one, you press Y to create your workshop, your new block, and that puts your paste exactly where you want it. And then you hit home. That puts the paste in. F11 gets rid of it. Press I. Put your texture on if you want one, which is unified for me. There's the copy of the block in, exactly the same place, no messing. And I can edit that. So that's the steps I use when I'm putting my blocks in. If you follow that, you can't go wrong. So this goes up 1, 2, and it 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one goes up 3. 1, 2, 3. So that block now should be perfectly aligned to get my angle in there. It's a little bug with this preview, needs fixing. It is on the fix list though, so it shouldn't be long before it's solved. So I've got to come out and go back in every time I change a custom. And there we go. My line's carrying on. Looking good, it's looking good. By the time I get to the top, that'll be a beautiful taper. From a distance, it'll be smooth as hell. As you can see, it's coming on, it's coming on. Right, next block. This one. 1, 2, 4. So I'll follow my steps again. In the workshop. Basically, copy the highest angle of your block. That catches everything. And then the bottom of the workshop, the opposite corner. That gets your full paste. Now this block doesn't actually. Oh, I've done that right. This one doesn't hit the edge of the workshop, so I'll have to be careful with this one. So you notice, if I pasted it in there, it would be out, so I need to paste it in there. So you've got your paste line already in, and that'll stay there when you get rid of the block. So end, create your thingy, and hit Shift Y, take it down one, and you go to your, put your cursor on where you need to be, if you can. Making sure you're in the workshop when you press Y. Press Y. That gets rid of the block that's in there, and that brings your paste up to the right angle, and then home. F11 gets rid of that. Hit I. Put a bit of unified on it. That should be an exact level down the block. Perfect. Now, how far up did I take that one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Excuse me. Oh, delete me friggin' block. Does it too? Huh? Just put that there. Like dipstick. Right. Can't. Coming on. It's coming on. Now this one I'm going to let me doing 2 stages. Actually, no, just need that one block. So let me show you that. Do we need that? It's pretty much not going to be much of that for that block, is it? Basically, you can't go wrong with a custom if you build 4 different models. You've got 4 models of your custom. So every custom block you do, build another 3. And that'll allow you editing on them. So, you know, you've got something like this. So each one of them customs, if I built another 3 of every one of them, I could say, right, I want a bit of laser damage here. So I just find a custom that's appropriate to it, copy it, stick it in the workshop, do a bit of laser damage, paste it straight in, bang. And there you go. Saves mucking about. So if you triple your custom blocks ready for any detail you want to add, you can't go wrong with that. It's a lot of work, like, but you know, it's probably worth it in the end. I should have thought of that myself. What a dipstick. Right. Okay. So we're doing this block now. Insert, delete, and take it away. Shift Y, take it back in. Get yourself ready. Press Y and paste. Get rid of, put the unified on, and edit the block. Now, how far up did I have to take this? It's a tiny bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not leaving much of the custom. But what I've got to do on these, so when I've got my line tapering up, I've actually got to taper the block that way. So once I've got everything, I'm satisfied with everything the way it is, I can take each block and start building on an angle this way to get that taper underneath. But it's not until I've got that line perfect that I would start doing that. It's got to be absolutely spot on. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's not much of that block left, but later on that block will go right down to the base, so it'll be like a full block. I need to fill these blocks in as well once I'm done, but at the minute it's just placeholder. Everything's placeholder at the minute until I get all the angles sorted. Right, so let's get this bugger in, get that out, get in position. Is that right? No, that's not going to put it right, is it? I think that's that. Switch up. Right. So this bit takes a long time when you're getting your angles right. It takes a long time. Got it? Got it right? Yeah, got it. Now then. So just do one off that. I'm looking for a place where the blocks start coming the same, because it should eventually fall in place. Is that the one? That's the same, isn't it? I think I've hit it. Boom. Is that right? Ha, sweet. I've hit it. I know I have. I've hit it. So by rights, if I take that block, I can start going that way again. You always hit that when you're doing angles in customs. You always hit a stage where your blocks start copying. It depends on what angle you're doing. Depends on how many blocks. Like this one, for the angle going down and having the taper, I had to do a 3 block. So forgetting that one, the top one, the curved. Next block down, 1, 2, 3. So, is that right? 1, 2, 3. That's it. So when I get out to that block, it starts repeating. So then just put the other 3 on and go down. So then 3 would go under there, or another 3. Just keep an eye out for it when you make your customs. It does start repeating. So it should do. By rights, that. Now this is in 2 stages, so bear with us. So one in front and one behind. Excellent, And then put a block there and get that one. Now this one's stupid. It's one block and it's going to stay one block because I can't taper from this because it's right on the edge of the thing, but it's required to carry on the angle. So that little block there with two things on, it's a shame, but it's required for the angle. It wouldn't work out if it wasn't on. That's good. So I need to mark this out so I know where I'm going. So I've done that one. Done that one. Right, this one next. Alright, yeah, spot on. So I've done that one. God, that's one. Excellent. Is that one? Yeah, I've done that one. What I need is a splitter so I know where I'm up to. Sit there. That needs to carry on. Next block. Excellent. Next block. Next block. It's coming on. Getting there. Next block. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I need a block to hang on this one. Perfect. That was that one, wasn't it? So that's the end of the trail. Now I start the trail again. By rates. Now I double check just to make sure. Don't want to arse up. That should be the same block as that. Ah, fudge. Oh, that's right, because it's a dodgy block anyway. Yeah, that's a same block. That one's a little bit different because it's the see, I can't use it. Come on. Here's the that's why. That's why I'm getting that. It's a slight imperfection, isn't it? You see it? Slight imperfection. Right there. I've started the block. That's a damn shame. There. So I need to create one of them. Look different. I need to find that block. So by rights, it should be this one. Get rid of that. Put that in the workshop. And create a new one to get rid of that little imperfection. Didn't stand out much, but you can just ooh. And what on earth's happened there? Let's have a look at that as well. Looks like the customs are starting to go funky because I'm streaming. I'll have a look at that in a minute. Let's get this imperfection sorted out first. Part do I need a copy? Yeah. Look at that. Blocks falling out. For God's sake. Random blocks falling at me customs. It's because I'm streaming, you know. It's back to normal. Look for that. Right. Now, let's create another block. No, it was 1, 2, 3. It was that one, wasn't it? Right. Get rid of that. Now then. Much better. It's too late. Can't see. I have to keep changing it to dark so I can see what I'm doing, because with the ship being all one colour, it tends to merge a little bit if it gets bright. Alright? Yeah, good stuff. Right, so get rid of that. Next block. Now was this 1 and 2? It was 2, wasn't it? Did this 1 and 2. That's it. Get that in there. Oh, fudge. Oh. I've got it. Yeah. It's important. Might seem daft, but it's important. Got to get it right. Detail's got to be perfect, or as perfect as you can get it. I am quite anal about this sort of thing. This is probably why I didn't. One, the Xbox couldn't handle it, and two, I'm too anal about it. Just needing to make it perfect. If you build your own stuff, doesn't matter what the hell it looks like. When you're building someone else's ideas, it has to be perfect. There you go. There's me taper. As you can see, just runs off slightly different angle than the downward slope. Just perfect, which is exactly what I needed it to do. So we've got that shape now. The shape's coming on. Obviously I've got shape to carve into these blocks and things like that to create, because the cockpit isn't just straight down like that. It comes down a little bit there, then it comes back out and then down. I'll do that later though. I need to get the whole shape done first, but I am chuffed with that. That's worked out lovely. That's worked out lovely. So now I can start tapering downwards. Obviously the cockpit, actually, how far does this need to go? Oh, okay. Hit the back wall. Actually, that's pretty damn close to perfect, aren't they? Because there's a little there's a little burn there where it comes through, so I can recreate these ones and build that into that, and then the floor comes along. Obviously if you come along here, there's God, how many seats is in the cockpit? All of these bloody things. 6 seats in the cockpit. Right. So depending on where the windshield is, which will probably be about here to here-ish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that'll be a perfect size. Perfect size. So you can have one block in between, so you can have a console in between each seat. That's going to work out nice. Couldn't have worked out better. Spot on. Excellent. Right. Now, I need a cup of cha, a nice cup of tea. So I'm just going to leave this like this for now while I grab a cup of tea, and then I can start tapering downwards. Oh, you bugger. So it's going to be that angle coming down from here, so it shouldn't interfere with any of this because it's low enough. Might have bother with that bit, but it doesn't make any difference because it just goes into the basically I've made this 2 blocks thick for the simple reason this bodywork cuts in at certain stages. I don't know if you can see it, can it? Just the angles aren't perfect, you know. It's not one of these things that there you can see it there. So that goes straight up, but the bodywork's cut in there. So without these blocks, that would be a gap. But you'll not see that once it's all filled in. Because what I've got to do is fill most of these blocks in to create full blocks. So there's not as much, so I'll let her recreate them again as solids. Some kind of yeah, so there we go. Got more angle. So I'll leave the stream there. I'm gonna have a cup of tea, a little rest, and then I'm gonna get back onto it. But as the customs are starting to get holy because I'm streaming, basically to your memory, I'll just build. We'll have a screenshot of that. For the video I do, yeah, screenshot. There we go. My screeny. Let's pull back, see how we're looking. It's gonna be about reading it. I think the size looks about right. Damn Scooby, it does. Yep, good stuff. Right guys, thanks for watching. I shall knock this off now, get myself a cuppa, and then I'm going to hammer on with the new part.